All right, I'm excited to share a new feature as a part of our Pear Deck Premium Access. So there's a really cool feature in Pear Deck that allows you to create instant decks, or basically slideshows that have interactive quizzes, elements, questions on them, and it uses AI to create them. So honestly, you can create something in less than 30 seconds, definitely less than a minute, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. So all staff in BCSC have access to Pear Deck Learning Premium. And when I say Pear Deck Learning has a whole suite of products now. We have access to the slides version of this. So if you go in to Pear Deck, you're going to click log in, and it's just called Pear Deck. That's the one that we have. The other ones are ones that we don't have premium access to, but you can explore some of those premium features of them. Mine is Pear Deck Tutor. That's only premium, and we don't have that. But if you click Pear Deck and sign in, you'll use your Google account to get access, and then we're all good to go. So when you first open Pear Deck, there's some really great resources here. The Content Orchard is a really great place to go if you want to see some ideas, some ready-made stuff. There's some nice ELA lessons, math lessons, content already built out. This is also where you can easily go and access any existing content that you have before. Wherever you see the sparkle on Pear Deck, as well as just really in any tech tool in general, chances are that means that's where there's AI or artificial intelligence. So if we want to create an instant deck with Pear Deck, right here is where we can do that. But if I just click create, I can also do that here from this instant Pear Deck. So if I click this, I'm going to toggle myself over so you can see a little bit better, not just see my face. But I have several ways I can go through and do this, and we use AI to make these different things. So I can paste in a body of text, an excerpt. If I want to do this by standards instead, and it's just going to create things based on my standards, I can select that, advanced options. I can go further down, subject, how many learning objectives, what type of activity I want it to do, whether it's a full lesson, a very short chunk of time, or really just an exit ticket or review question. I can also paste in an article or a website. So if you have a resource that you're using and you really want to build some lessons and slides and interactive elements based off of that, you can. It can be an article, it can be a website, it can be a YouTube video. If you have a body of text or a file you want to upload, you can also do that too. So lots of flexibility here. This is very akin to what you'll see on like a Magic School AI or some of those other AI tools that are out there, but not all of those create an interactive slideshow experience. And this is what does that. So I want to put this in here, and we're going to do the, what do I want to do? I don't even know. I taught social studies and I'm drawing a blank right now on that. The Great Wall of China. I taught that. All right. And I'm going to do 7th grade. Subject. You can make it very specific here. We'll do geography. And I just want this to be one learning objective. So I'm going to click create. And it's going to work its AI magic. And we're going to see how it does. All right, friends, moment of truth. View lesson. Let's see how we did. All right. So, okay. Honestly, those are pretty similar objectives to what I did when I taught this. So that's kind of cool. Applications to modern life. Look at that. Some nice vocab. All right. Some historical information is a little lighter than maybe what I would do, but that's where it's so important to have that teacher's touch. You can go in, customize it, make it your own. Here we go. Wow, this is pretty good. So if I really like this, and as always when it comes to AI, my nugget of advice is this is a starting point. It is not your final destination. I'm very particular about how I want my slides to look. And I would probably go in and add my own pictures, show examples of the Great Wall of China so the students can visualize it, imagine themselves there. But I do like some of the content here. It's scaffolded for me. Now I can go through, add my own flair, make it more my style, but this at least saved me some time in doing that. And there really are some nice interactive questions in here. So if I really like this, I can share it with another teacher if I like it, maybe my co-teacher, someone else that I'm working with in my grade level team, or I can just do copy to my drive. And when it's copied into my Google Drive, Then it is mine now to customize, to add in my own pictures if I want to change the theme. And if you do go through and you start customizing some of these pieces, the biggest bit of advice I would say is that whenever you get to a Pear Deck question, there's always this bottom toolbar. That's how you visually know it's a Pear Deck interactive question, but don't delete that. If you delete this, you delete the code that makes it an interactive question when you present this in Pear Deck mode. So if I wanted to go through, change some of this stuff, move things around, shorten it if I need to, this actually already has a pretty short presentation. But if I am ready to launch this to my students, then I just go to extensions, Pear Deck for Google Slides, open this, and then I start a live Pear Deck session, and that's where I can see my students' results. And if you are using this tool a lot, you do have the ability to toggle on to where it tracks the student responses with their name. Or if you want to be more anonymous, you can do that too, but probably best if you launch it with the student emails on there. So I'll open this in Pear Deck Learning. I'm going to launch this. It works as a little extension in Google Slides. So I just start my lesson. This is also where I can technically create another presentation if I needed to, but I'll just do start lesson. Student pace means the kids go at it at their own pace. This is great if you're doing learning stations and you want to give them time. If you're not going to be leading them through the activity, for this example, maybe it is a little mini lecture that I'm doing, then I'll do instructor pace. I launch that, we're good to go. And then I can see the results come in on the screen or back on the original Pear Deck Learning screen. So pretty cool that Pear Deck has AI features to help you make some of these pieces now. And if you're very comfortable with Pear Deck, then you know how amazing it is to get student results and data in real time. And you're familiar with it, so you know how to do that part. This is just a newer, faster way to make some of those presentations for you. If you have questions, let me know.